Bam! Hi everyone! Today is our 4th or 5th episode of Ask Kitty. I think it's actually the 5th already, where I record my questions and answers on my stream and then upload it to my YouTube for your viewing pleasure, so you can get to know me a little better. And if you've missed some things in stream, then you can be updated on what's going on. So here we go. Seeks, hey Kitty, any tips to other female streamers? If you want to see all the female streamers that I support, all you gotta do is go to my profile and check who I follow. There is infinite fucking amazing women's on there. If any of you guys have watched Arby and the Tree from Machinima, the episode Girls, it's awesome. It's one of my favorite ever. Kitty, what did you do in college? I've already answered that, Miss Tex. Check out one of my previous Ask Kitties. Do I bet on Counter-Strike Go matches, Valvig? No, I do not bet on Counter-Strike Go matches, purely because you guys tell me that with my skins, I will get so addicted to it, and I will never, ever quit. Beep, 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 beep. Nighthawk, I feel like I've answered that question. When did I start streaming? My very first stream ever was November 24th, but I was streaming on my MacBook Pro at 5 frames a second. It was completely unwatchable. My first watchable stream was December 18th when my brother let me use his desktop while I was home for Christmas. So our 9-month anniversary is on the 18th. It's on Thursday. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to be having a great motherfucking time, baby shower style. Am I still moving? Sarah Marie, this kind of changes every day. I'm going to end up probably going to San Francisco for the month of October. I think Haunted is going to come stay with me.
And so the sub train begins.
Rapid, welcome to the Kitty team. I'll welcome you properly after this. So I think Haunted might come. We might be in for the month of October, and then I go to Anaheim for the 7th and 8th of November, and then DreamHack. So I kind of left it, I just kept pushing it back because it's really expensive to live in San Francisco and it's really overwhelming.
Watch out for that double sub.
Lord, welcome PVT. It's really frustrating to try and find a place, you know, especially because I'm not going for long term because I can't, I'm not American. But I'm happy to be Canadian and happy to be here for right now. What board do I use? I don't know. I just got this one at Staples. Why do I use a pink crosshair? Samus, I was using green and I found it blended more, and then I was using white, and then when I was playing Overgrowth, I couldn't see my crosshair. So pink has been the best one for me recently. Hi, Vanilla. Beep, beep, dee. I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 1.5 years now. Boop, boop, boop. What is my job? Check, this is my job. I have been streaming full-time for the past 7 months. Oh my god. I should do a house tour. I'm not going to be doing a house tour specifically because this is my family home. It's my parents' house. When I have my own apartment, I will love to do a house tour for you guys, but I feel like that's too much of an invasion of privacy on my parents. So yeah, sorry team. What's my favorite holiday? Cool dude. I love Christmas and I love the fall. I love Christmas. Like when it you got fall, you wear boots and sweaters and drink pumpkin spice lattes, and then winter comes and it's Christmas. I just think Christmas is the most romantic holiday ever. I also, yeah, that's about the only one I like. So, oh, and Halloween because I love to dress up. Counter-Strike costs $15. Skill max. How long does it take to set up all your programs and such every day? Mr. Mel, I have everything bound, so I can pretty much click 4 programs and they're ready to run. And then open like 6 tabs. What was the first knife you ever unboxed? It was a stained Huntsman knife, Burners. Can I tell you my internet speed? Yes, Light Linsan. I have 100 down and 5 up. Trayglan, if you want to see what programs I use for streaming, check out my Stream Tips #2 video on my YouTube. Do I know any French? Oui, un petit peu. I took French until grade 12, but I'm not very good at it. What do my parents think of me streaming as a job? Gweebs. My parents at first were very, very skeptical at first when I started streaming. I streamed, I came home from school and On the 18th, I just started streaming, and I streamed pretty much for my entire Christmas holiday. And every day I'd come up and be like, oh my god, I got like 40 viewers consistently today.
Triple trade.
Welcome to the Kitty Team Vanilla. And they would be like, oh my god, that's really cool. Like, I had no idea what was going on. And then on January 10th, I called my dad and I said, Dad, I am dropping out of school to play video games in your basement, and I'm coming home on the 21st. And most parents would be like, holy fuck, this is worst nightmare ever. But it ended up obviously working out for now. And now they're very supportive and very proud of me. And whenever they go and see their family friends, they're like, oh my gosh, this is what Kristen is doing. It is so cool, blah, blah, blah. So it's really cool to see my parents talk about what I do with such support and love. Does my boyfriend still have a beard? Yes, he does. Do I know who Sniper Wolf is? Yeah, I follow her on Instagram. How old am I? I'm 22 years old. My birthday is February 16th. I use a Logitech G710 Plus and a Razer Death Adder. That refill dough. And which kind of tips are you looking for? Can non-subs join my Steam group? Of course, Medak. I would love that. Did I become famous really quickly? Seeks, I still don't see myself as famous. This is like the weirdest word to use, I think, in relation to Twitch streamers. Literally, I get out of bed and I log on in my computer by myself in my basement and stream by myself. That's kind of what it feels like. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people that watch my stream now and follow and support me, but like it does not feel like fame. Although when I did go to DreamHack Summer, you guys made me feel like it was fame because I would walk like 10 steps and it'd be like, Kitty, can I get a photo with you? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, you can, yay! It was so awesome. But yeah, and we grew really fast, but see, 'cause as soon as I realized that this was something I could do full time, I put the pedal to the metal. I went after it. I streamed every day, constantly thinking of new strategies that you guys are going to enjoy, etc, 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 etc. Where would I live if I could live by myself right now? Falvik, I feel like it would be Vancouver, because I was looking into a lot of the, like, for long term. Although I will be planning on living in Europe in the spring. I'm not sure where exactly yet, though. So hopefully somewhere nice, metropolitan, good internet. So yeah. Thank you, Harry. Have a wonderful night. I don't consider myself popular. How does it feel to have Deadmau5's Skype? It's weird, because he's like a regular person to me now, which is really cool. What's my favorite knife in Counter-Strike? I don't know. The Vanilla Karambit I've opened today is pretty cool. I like it. And then I like my Fade bayonet, too. Pyko, if you want to go, I kind of talked about that in my last Ask Kitty video. It's going to be uploaded soon. Fun Fox, we don't talk about how many subs we have. Like, when you talk about exact numbers, it's happy, but it's sad, because you will see the growth, but if I'm documenting, telling you exactly how many subs I have all the time, you will see that there's also a loss of sub. And a part of having a sub button is you gain a lot of subs, and part of having a sub button is you do lose subs. So when you log on the next day, there is a natural decline, and you need to replenish it. I personally have a very high conversion rate for people who subscribe, and I have a high retention rate. So I don't actually have a lot of people who unsub, but I have a lot of people who unsub for the purpose of resubbing for Moonwalk, but now luckily my program includes resubs, so yes. Where is my favorite skiing and snowboarding location? Doobie, I really love Whistler. What is the best game you've ever played? Oh my god. Super Mario Sunshine, definitely. Bazoid, there's a few little weird rules with moving to Sweden, though. That's my issue. When did you build your PC? In January, Startex. I had a whole VOD of me building my PC, and it was lost to the abyss. So sad. Who's my favorite character in The Walking Dead? The series or the game? Because Mignon is definitely my favorite in the series. Yeah, Nighthawk, it's in there. It's going to be uploaded tomorrow to my YouTube. What's your dream job besides streaming? Pride, I would love to own a competitive horseback riding farm, like an equestrian farm. And I would love to breed sport horses and race horses and train them and ride them and have people come there for lessons and board their horses and just be around horses and animals and chickens all day. And while having really good internet and a fucking dope-ass tech house. And a Tesla. I would like a Tesla. Hi, Judzu. How are you? Why aren't you playing your cosplay kitty costume? My name is Monk. We brought the Catwoman back only for Saturday. I cosplay on this stream, but I never wanted my stream to be all about cosplaying. It's more as like a reward for when I hit goals, because I feel like if I did it too often, you would just be like, you just expect it all the time. So I'd rather just do it infrequently, and then you guys enjoy it more. I just want to say I really look up to you as a female streamer myself. I hope to achieve what you have. You're great and entertaining. Not a question, but still. Thank you, Seeks. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot. I like when women support me, because I feel like you're already, as a female, you're already going to have men that support you in this industry, but when women say that they respect and support me too, that means a lot. So thank you. Horsewomen are crazy. Are we? I'm just kidding. I am a little bit crazy, but who cares? It's more entertaining that way. Would I ever go paintballing? I love paintballing and laser tag. I feel like if we ever did a meetup, I would do both. Dexon, you're not asking a valid question. Which horse is your favorite? Race, I mean. Like horse race? What? Like you mean breed? For when I was doing equestrian, I had a warm blood thoroughbred cross, and he was amazing. And then obviously thoroughbred specifically for racing. Do I still aspire to be a CEO of a corporation? Yeah, my corporation. I'm not sure what I'm starting at, though. I'm just accumulating. Hi, Skyline. How are you? If someone was to make a game featuring me, what type of game should it be? Ooh, that is such a good question. I would want it to be some sort of post-apocalyptic game where, because of a nuke, there is radiation that was spilt across the nation. And it would be like, not like zombies, but like people that just became fucked up because of the radiation. So some people got like powers and some people didn't get powers, but they're all really specific. So the game would be like, as the female heroine, me, you would be like trying to go and make sure your friends and family were okay or survive, while trying to understand what powers other people have and understanding your own powers that you got too. And it'd be cool. Like you could just have it like open world style thing. That's what I would want. What is my favorite hair color? I like my hair color. Oh, you mean on boys? I like dark hair. What? I'm not gonna answer that question, Dexon. A really good slutty game. Thank you. Thank you. It would be like Kill la Kill. Lol, lol, lol. Hey, hey, what characteristics are needed to become successful in something and leader like you are, in your opinion? Cookies! Thank you so much for stopping by. In my opinion, I would say be incredibly persistent, incredibly consistent. I talk to a lot of other streamers on Twitch who are so busy comparing themselves to other streamers and wanting to do what they're doing, and my advice to them is do not look at other streamers. Do your own thing. Always be genuine, always be yourself, never put on a facade. Let people love you and support you because of you. Stream as much as you can, as regularly as you can, on a schedule. Be relatable, you know, really change your perspective on people's appreciation of you. Just know that they're all here just to support you and love you and not let trolls get you down. I think as a leader, it definitely goes back to not being competitive, just doing what you think is going to work in your stream, trying out new things, constantly being innovative. That's kind of how I've done it anyways. So, yes. What countries have I visited? That's a long question, so we'll save that for another time. So I think I just did like a 15-minute question, so I try and keep it under 15 minutes because YouTube is funny. So thank you guys for asking questions. I appreciate it, and look forward to the next Ask Kitty video. Woo! Yay, bye.